AITA for refusing to pay my boyfriend's rent when I don't live with him full time? I am 21 and I have been dating my boyfriend, who's also 21, for about 3 months now. When we first started talking, I made it very clear that I wanted to take things slow. I told him I was not ready to move in with anyone anytime soon, definitely not for at least another year. He said he understood, and we were on the same page. He lives alone in a small apartment, and even though he agreed to take it slow, he often brings up how much money he could save if he had someone to split the rent with. I keep reminding him that I am not moving in. I just moved back in with my parents this spring after being with my ex for 2 years, and I am being very careful this time. Right now, I am living at home, but I still have my own bills to pay. I cover all my food, groceries, phone, and other personal expenses. I work part-time and get around 30 hours a week. I used to have a second job, but I took a break this summer because of some family stuff. I am not making a lot, but I am managing, and I have been saving whatever I can for a new car. My old car isn't worth fixing, it would cost way more than it's worth. So I have been putting money aside for a down payment on something reliable this fall. My boyfriend knows all of this. Recently, we had a talk that kind of caught me off guard. It started when I mentioned that I try to save a little less than half of each paycheck, not every time, only when I can. He said that actually bothers him. I was confused because we always split everything 50-50, dates, meals, groceries for his place. I also drive out to see him every time, which is about a 30-minute trip one way. I am the one using my gas, my time, and my car. Still, I make sure we are fair with money. But he said he's been feeling stressed about money, his rent is high, and he thinks I should help more because I make more than him. That did not make sense to me. He has a full-time job. I am only working part-time. And I am still saving for a car, paying all my own bills, and covering my half of our shared costs. Then, out of nowhere, while we were in the shower together, he brought up rent again. He said he's thinking about charging me a monthly fee since I stay over a few times a week. I honestly could not believe what I was hearing. I asked when he'd want to start that, and he said in a few months. So I told him, okay, then I will need to get a second job to afford paying more than half for our dates, food, my car, my bills, and now your rent too. My current car is paid off, so the next one will be a big step. But here's the thing, every time I have mentioned picking up a second job again, he says he does not want me to. He says we would not get to spend as much time together, and that he wants me to have free time. But now he wants me to pay more, which means I'd have to work more, but then he does not want me to work more? It feels like he wants both sides without giving anything up. I asked if I could just stay over less often to avoid this whole situation, and he called me petty for even suggesting it. After my last relationship, I went through a lot, especially with money. I was taken advantage of in so many ways, and it took me a long time to recover. I am finally in a better place, and I don't want to go back to that. I do care about my boyfriend, and I am always there for him if he's in real trouble. But this isn't an emergency, it's just regular rent. And we are not living together. We are not even engaged. So I don't think it's fair to expect me to pay for his apartment when I am not living there full time. I am trying to be responsible, protect my own future, and still be a good partner. So tell me, was I wrong to say no?